So the topic that we will have now here is the simple annuity. Now, ano ba nga yung pag sinabi nating annuity? So, annuity is a fixed sum of money paid to someone at a regular intervals subject to a fixed compound interest rate. Ano ba sa Tagalog yung annuity? Kapag sinabi nating annuity, ito yung kabayaran. So, total na babayaran mo. Example, we have here the rent payment. So, ito yung babayaran mo every month. Yung pension, which has the total pension na makukuha, yun na matatanda is 1 million, kasi i-divide siya kung ilang taon mo or ilang buwan mo siya makukuha. Then, monthly payment for a car loan or mortgage. So, yung monthly payment for the car, it's, kunwari, nag-loan ka ng car, normally sa Toyota, sa Honda, or any car dealer, normally siya ay nasa 5 years or 60 months yung hulugan mo. Kunwari, example, ang isang car ay nasa yung Toyota Wigo. Example, yun ay nasa 600,000. So, yung 600,000 na yun ay i-divide into 60 months. Tapos yun ang babayaran mo every month. So, yun ang tinatawag nating annuity. So, meron tayong ditong simple annuity. So, simple annuity is the interest conversion or compounding period is equal or the same as the payment interval. Meron tayong classification ng simple annuity. Meron tayong ordinary annuity. So, kapag sinabi natin ordinary annuity, so the annuity or yung kabayaran in which the periodic payment is made at the end of each payment interval. Now, ano ba yung at the end? So, example, sa katapusan ng buwan or sa katapusan ng taon, yun, at the end, basta sa huli. Yung the best example dito is yung renta ng bahay. So, yung renta ng bahay, isang babayad, kunwari, every 30 or every katapusan ng buwan. So, ganun yun. Now, we have two kinds of ordinary annuity. May hanap tayong future value at saka present value of the simple ordinary annuity. So, the future value of the annuity is the total accumulation of the payment and interest earned, while the present value of the annuity is the principal that must be invested today to provide the regular payment of the annuity. Now, ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa? Tapos sinabi natin future value, magkano yung makukuha mo in Filipino, magkano yung makukuha mo at the end. Pare, naghulog ka ngayon, sa paluwagan, di ba? In short, di ba? Na-try nyo din naman siguro yung paluwagan nasa elementary days kayo, di ba? 5 pesos per day or sa savings. 5 pesos per day. So, tapos at the end, at kunwari 5 pesos ngayon, tapos niinipon mo siya in 5 days. So, at the end of 5 days, meron kang 25. So, yan ang tinatawag nating future value. Iniipon mo siya kasama yung interest. While the present value, ito yung magkano naman ngayon ang i-invest mo para makakuha ka ng pera in the future. Example, the present value is yung tawag dito. Kunwari, nag-invest ka ngayon or naglagay ka ng 1 million. Ang target mo ay in 5 years, dapat makakakuha ka na or makaka-withdraw ka ng, sa example, ng 5,000 or 6,000 monthly. Yun yung target mo. Now, magkano yung i-invest mo ngayong araw na to para after 5 years, ito yung makukuha mo, 5,000 or 6,000. Ito yung tinatawag natin present value. So, gets mo ba yung difference ng dalawa? The future and the present? Yung future, unti-unti mo siyang hinuhulugan. Everyday or monthly. While the present, isang baksakan lang siya. 1 million, 2 million. Malaking pera yung kailangan dito para makakuha ka ng yung required amount mo or yung amount na gusto mo in the future after 5 years. Savings din siya, pero isang lang siya. Hindi ka kunwari, 5 years term, pero hindi ka maghuhulog in 5 years. Parang 1 million ang ilalabas mo ngayong pera, tapos papatubuin mo siya in 5 years. Hindi ka maghuhulog in 5 years. Isang beses ka lang maghuhulog. So, yun po yun. Okay, so let's have the formula, the future value and the present value. Paki-screenshot na lang. I hope na meron kayong calculator dyan, ha. Mas maganda kasama kung scientific. We have the FV is the future value. It's at the formula of P times the quantity of 1 plus R over N raised to NP minus 1, where your P is the principal, the R is the rate, the N is the compounded. It can be compounded quarterly, annually, semi-annually, monthly, bi-monthly. The T is the time. Then minus 1 is constant. All over the R minus R over N. While the present value naman is the P, the principal, times the quantity, the open bracket of T1 minus the quantity of 1 plus R over N raised to negative NT. So, yung negative NT siya. All over R over N. So, yun ko. You can take screenshot for sulatin nyo kung mabilis kayo magsulat. Then, paki-prepare pa ang calculator. Then, tulungan nyo ako mamaya mag-solve. Kasi isa-isahin natin yan para uniform mas sagot. Okay na? Okay, so let's have the example. Example number 1, we have if you pay 50 pesos at the end of each month. So, nagbabayad ka ng 50 pesos sa every month, at the end of every month for 40 years on an account that pays interest at 10% compounded monthly. So, how much money do you have after 4 years? So, you have to remember pala na kapag ang given is merong word na at the end, this is simple ordinary annuity. So, yun po yung clue dyan na at the end is simple ordinary annuity. Okay, so let's have this. So, magkakaroon tayo na how much money do you have after 40 years? So, what do you think is this? Is this present or this future value? This is future kasi the question is how much money do you have after 4 years. So, at every month, ikaw ay naghuhulog. So, let's identify the given muna. So, yung given natin dito. Yung given natin dito is P is equal to sa 50 pesos rather. Then, DR is equal to 0.1, that's 10%. Then compounded monthly is equal to 12. So monthly is 12. So that's then how much money do you have after 40 years? So this is T is equal to 40. So nawawala natin is the future value. So we need to find FV, future value. So in this case, gamit tayo ng formula. Ito yung formula natin. So, magkakaroon tayo ng FB is equal to, substitute na natin na this will be 50 pesos. Then, sa taas, meron tayong 1 plus, yung R natin is 0.01, 0.1 rather, over yung N natin is 12, raised to, yung N natin ay 12 times 40, then minus 1, all over 0.10 over 12. So, this will be equal to, so, atin munang isimplify yung nasa pinakaloob. So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng 50, then multiply to ano yung simplifying ng 1 plus 0.1 divided by 12?
190083 po.
190083. Okay. So 1 plus 0.10 over 12. So 1 po, round up natin siya sa up to 2 decimal. So magkakaroon tayo dito ng 1.01. So yung simplify nito, yan, is 1.01. Then 12 times 40. What is 12 times 40?
480 po.
Okay. This is 480. Then minus 1 over. Tingnan natin itong 50 na ito. Actually, pwede naman yung P na to ay ilagay ko dito. Pwede din naman yan. Kasi pares din naman yung sagot yun. So, karoon tayo dito ng yung R over N natin. That is 0.1 divided by 12. We will have 0.01. This is 0.01. Ito. At 0.01. Then, is equal to 50. Then, multiply by yung 1.01, erase natin sa 480. What will be the answer?
118.65.
Okay, so this will be 118.65. Then minus 1 over 0.01. Yan. The next is yung 118.65 i-minus natin sa 1. Therefore, magkakaroon tayo ng 117. So, continuation here. So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng 50 is equal to 100. Yan. 117.65 over 0.01 is equal to 50. Now, yung 117.65, i-divide natin siya sa 0.01. 0.01 ba yun? Tama. What will be the answer?
11,765.
Okay, so magkakaroon tayo na multiply by 11,765. Then, i-multiply natin siya ngayon sa 50. So, times natin siya sa 50. Your answer will be?
588,250.
Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng 588 then 250.00 pesos. So, yung ating example number 1. So, how to solve the example number 1. Mga taga-STEM dyan, okay po ba kayo? Nabugbog yung kanyang umaga eh.
Sir. So, yun na po yung kabuuan nun, yung after 40 years po, yung 588.
Yes. After 40 years, meron kang 588, 250,000. Kaya ngayon, Car, kung gusto mong magkaroon ng 588,000, magkakaroon ka ng 50 pesos every month. Kaso, ito ininvest sa bangko. Kasi may 10% dito 10% na tubo, tsaka compounded monthly every 12 months. So, yan. So, pwede ka rin mag-try. Kung meron kayong so, not promoting din. Kung meron kayong GCASH, alam niyo yung GCASH? Diba? Meron dong GSave. Pwede kayo dun mag-ipon ng pera. It's either 50 pesos, 10 pesos. Basta meron kayong natitirang any amount sa inyong GCash account. Sa mag-save kayo kasi malaki yung interest doon. Parang nasa 2.67 annually. So malaki rin ang tubo doon. Tapos mas malaki pa din kung i-connect nyo yung GSave nyo sa CIMB Bank, which is also isang online bank siya. So, yan. Diba, pera-pera tayo dito sa akin. Kasi may ganyan din ako kasi save kami dyan. Kasi mas malaki yung tubo ng CIMB or ng GSAVE compare with the other banks, which is 2.67. The other bank is 1 point something. So yun po yun. Let's move on. So number 2, we have is Rose worked very hard because she wants to have enough money in her retirement account when she reaches the age 60. She wants to withdraw 36,000 every 3 months for 20 years, starting 3 months after she retires. Then how much must Rose deposit at the for the annuity? So ito yung tinatawag natin. Ito yung kanina, magbabayad siya ng 50 pesos every month. Ngayon, ang tanong dito, magkano daw yung i-deposit o yung magkano daw yung i-deposit ni Rose para magkaroon siya ng 36,000 every 3 months for 20 years at the age of 60. So, yun. Nagets ba yung difference? Okay? So, let's identify the given in the problem. So, meron tayo dito, 36,000, that is the P. Yan. Then, meron tayo dito 12%. Important is equal to 4. Kasi every 3 months eh. So, kung sa isang taon, 12 divided by 4, meron lang siyang tatlo, kaya every 3 months. Then, yung time natin is 20 kasi 20 years. So, sa age of 60, dapat meron daw siyang 36,000. Yun ang goal niya eh. Kaya mag-i-invest siya ng magkano ngayong araw na to. Ngayon, so, ang hinahanap natin is find the present value, yung i-invest mo ngayon. So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng present value is equal to yung P, which is 36,000. Then, the quantity of 1 minus the 1 plus is 0.12 over 4. Then, negative. So, NT. So, this is 4 times 20. Yan, all over. Yung R over N, 0.12 over 4. So, let's simplify. So, this will be 36,000. Yan. So, 1 minus yung 1 plus 0.12 over 4. What is the answer? 0.12 over 4. This will be? Simplify lang muna natin.
1.03 po.
Okay, this will be 1.03. So, magkakaroon tayong 1.03 raised to negative. So, 4 times 20, this is 80. So, raised to 80. So, all over, ito, yung 0.12 and 0.4, ito ay 0.03. 0.03. Okay? So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng 36,000. 1, 2, 3. Then, 1 minus yung 1.03, erase natin siya ngayon kay negative 80. What will be the answer?
0.09 po.
0.09. So this will be 0.09 all over 0.03. Continuation here. Then 36,000. Yan. Then 1 minus 1 minus 0.09. Kakaroon tayo ng 0.91 all over 0.03. So again, kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 0.91, i-minus natin 1 minus 0.9. So you will have 0.91. Then i-multiply natin siya sa 36,000. Now what will be the answer?
32,760 po.
Okay, so magkaroon tayo ng 32,760. Then after nga, i-divide natin siya 0.3. So divide natin sa 0.03. What will be the answer? Present value is equal to
1,092,000 po.
okay, mag-deposit siya ngayon ng 1,092,000.00. So, yun ang kailangan niyang ilabas ngayong araw na to para magkaroon siya ng 36,000 at the age of 60. So, yun. Para lagi isip ka na ba? Kung magkano ilalabas mo?
Ang laking pera.
Oo, laki pera na. So, that's 1 million. May yaman si Rose. Kaya na siya na 1 million. Okay. Okay, so we have here the the annuity due. So, an annuity in which the periodic payment is made at the beginning of each payment interval. So, ito kanina, yung kanina is ano yung kanina topic natin? Yan. Ordinary annuity. So, ang bayaran dito ay at the end of each month. Ngayon naman, kabaligtaran naman siya nitong isa. The annuity due at the beginning naman to. So, yan. Ito ay, kunwari, ang bayaran ay every first day of the month. So, every one. So, ang kanyang clue is at the beginning. Then, future value and the present value of the simple annuity due as the present value is equal to P. Then, the quantity of 1 plus R over N raised to NT minus 1 o all over the R over N. And nalagdagan siya ng multiply natin siya sa 1 plus R over N. Then yung isa, the present value is P. Then yung parang kanina lang, 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus R over N minus the negative NT raised to negative NT over Rn. Multiply natin siya ng 1 plus R over the N. So yun po yan. Isa-isa natin siya ulit mamaya. Okay na? Okay, so let's have the example. Example natin is suppose Mr. and Mrs. Mariano deposited 20,000 at the beginning of each year for 5 years in an investment that earns that earns 10% per year compounded annually. So what is the amount of the future value of the annuity? So based on the given, nakalagay na dyan, future value. So let's identify the given. So given natin. So that we have here the 20,000, the principal which is 20,000. Tapos 5 years, that is the time, 5. Then we have here 10%, that is the R, 0.1 or 0.10. Compounded annually, so N natin is equal to 1. So gamitin natin itong future value. So magkakaroon tayo dito ng P, which is 20,000. Future value. Then, multiply natin siya ng 1 plus 0.1, 0.10 over the n, which is 1, raised to nt. Magkaroon tayo dito ng 1 times 5 minus 1. Isama na nga natin yung p doon sa taas para hindi nagulo. All over the 0.10 over 1. Then multiply natin siya dito. Copyhin lang natin yung 1 plus r over n. So 1 plus 0.1 ay mag-commute si Althea. Okay na. So, nawala yung frequency ng radyo natin. Over. This will be 1. Yan. Simplify muna natin. This is 20,000. Yan. Ano yung simplify ng 1 plus? Siyempre, divide mo sa 1 yan. 0.10. Divide 1 is 0.10. So, therefore, magkakaroon tayo ng 1.01 raised to 5. Then, minus 1 all over 0.10 multiply by 1.01.
Sir, hindi po 1.1 yun.
1.1. Saan?
So, 1.01 po.
Okay. Correction. Okay, 1.1. So, this is 1.10. O nga, no? Sa baba, 0.10. Tapos sa taas, 1.01. Ayos din, eh. So, this will be 20,000. So, 1.10 raised to 5. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 1.10 raised to 5. What's the answer?
1.61 po.
Okay, so this is 1.61 minus 1 over 0.10. Multiply natin ng 1.10. So, multiply natin yung 20,000 dito. So, 1.61. Multiply natin ng 20,000. What's the answer?
32,200 po.
Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng 32,200. So, divide 0.10, multiply by 1.10. Yan. So, divide natin yung 32,000 ng 0.10. What's the answer? Aliyah, hindi churo.
322,000 po.
Okay, so this will be 322,000. And multiply natin siya ng 1.10. Yes, Luigi. Wala kang mic.
354,200 po.
354,200.00. So, yun yung future value ng 20,000. Okay? Aliyah, nakabukas yung mic mo. Porsyano. Ba't ngayon lang nagising si Porsyano? Okay, so meron tayong 354,200 tao. 354,200. Yes.
Saan po napunta yung minus 1?
Nag-minus 1 na ba tayo? Hindi pa. Sabi niya, hindi pa eh.
Saka sir, kanina po, minus po agad natin yung 1.61, yung 1 dun.
Saan? Dito? Ay, hindi kasi yung ginawa natin dito, hindi mo na natin multiply yung 50 doon sa ano. So, what do you want? Yung kanina para may pattern? Pwede naman. Kung muna natin multiply yung 200,000, so, ulitin natin. Pwede lang naman ulitin yun.
Pero same pa rin po yung answer if ever yun po yung
Hindi, kasi di pa tayo nag-minus 1.
Okay po.
Okay, so hiwalay muna natin si 20,000. Ito, all over 0.1. Ayan, so this will be 20,000. Tapos meron tayo kanina that is a 1.1 raised to 5. Sagot natin kanina is 1.61. So, 1.61 minus 1 all over 0.1. Then, multiply ng 1.10. Yan. So, 1.61 minus natin yung 1, matitiran tayo ng 0.61. So, this will be equal to 20,000. Then, 0.61 over 0.1. Multiply by 1.10. So, 20,000. So, 0.61, divide natin siya ng 0.1. May magiging 6.1. Multiply by 1.10. So, yung 6.1, multiply natin ng 20,000. Baka tayo ng sagot na 122,000. Multiply mo ng 1.10. So, times 1.10. Your answer will be 134,200. So, 0. Yan. This is the future value. Maliit lang kasi ano eh 20,000 at the beginning of of each year for 5 years. So imagine nagbibigay ka lang ng 20,000 for 5 years. So 20 times 5 almost nasa 100,000 lang yan. Pero sabi dito compounded annually. Kaya mababa kasi compounded annually. So ibig sabihin isang beses lang siya nagbibigay ng 20,000 every year. So imagine 20 times 5, let's consider nasa siya 100,000. Yung 34,200 yun yung pinakatubo, which is the 10%. Okay?
Yung interest po, yun po.
Yun yung pinaka-interest niya. Okay? Okay na. So yun po yun. Let's have another example. So, Hope borrows money for renovation of her house and repays by making yearly payments of 50,000 at the beginning of each year for a period of 10 years. An interest rate of 8% compounded annually. So, how much did Hope borrow? Magkano daw yung hiniram niya? Yung present value. So, gamitin natin itong present value. So, yung P, yung given natin, yung P is equal to 50,000. Yan. Tapos, 50,000. For the period of 10 years, so T is equal to 10. Then, the rate is R is 0.08. That's 8%. Compounded annually, so your N is 1. So, consider natin that the present value, kasi ang tinatanong is magkano daw yung hiniram na yun. Tapos magbabayad siya ng 50,000. At the beginning of each year. for 10 years. So, mag-aaral tayo ng PB, present value, is equal to, meron tayo ditong P, which is 50,000. 1, 2, 3. Yan. Then, 1 minus, then 1 plus, yung R natin ay 0.08 over N, which is 1. Tapos, negative NT. So, 1 times 10. Quantity. All over R over N. So, R over N natin is 0.08 over 1. Multiply natin siya ng 1 plus 0.08 over 1 is equal to 50,000. So 1 minus this is 0.08 divided over 1 is still 0.08. Then kakaroon tayo ng 1.08 raised to negative 10. So all over 0.08 multiplied by 1.08. Yeah. So let's have to is equal to 50,000. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 minus what is the value of 1.08 raised to negative 10.
0.46.
Okay, this will be 0.46. So 0.46 all over 0.08 multiplied by 1.08. So this will be equal to 50,000. 1, 2, 3 multiplied by, so 1 minus 0.46. The answer will be 0.54. And 0.08 multiplied by 1.08 is equal to, so 0.54 multiply natin siya ng 50,000. That's the answer. Okay, so this will be 27,000 over 0.08 multiplied by 1.08. So divide natin siya ng 0.08. What's the answer?
500.
Okay, so 337,500. So 337,500. Multiply natin siya ng 1.08. Del Mundo.
364,500.
So meron tayong 364,500. 0.00. This is the present value. Or ito yung inutang ni Rose for renovation. 364,500 pesos. Tapos babayaran niya ng 50,000 kada January. Kasi at the beginning of each year. So every January, magbayad siya. For 10 years. Let's continue. So this is the last. Sorry, for 22 na. So deferred, as I said kanina, deferred annuity is an annuity which the first payment is not made at the beginning nor at the end of the payment interval but the later date. So wala siya sa unahan, wala din siya sa hulihan. So it's either nasa gitna siya. So present value and the future value of the deferred annuity. So magkakaroon tayo ng present value is equal to P times 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus R over N raised to negative N T plus D minus 1 minus 1 plus R over N raised to negative D. Then the future value is equal to P plus P times the quantity of 1 plus r over n raised to n3 minus 1 over r minus n. So, yun siya. Okay? So, okay po. So, yun ating formula. Okay, so let's have the example. Okay na ba? May i-connect pa. Okay, example natin, we will have here the find the present value of the deferred annuity of 1,500 every 3 months for 8 years. That is deferred 3 years if money is worth 6% converted for compounded quarterly. Now, in this case, nakalagay naman dyan that we need to find for the present value. So, let's identify the given. Yung given natin dito is and given the P is equal to 1,500. Tapos yung R, 1,500. Yung R natin is 6%. So 0.06. Then yung N is equal to 4. So compounded quarterly. Then T is equal to 8 because of 8 years. Now, based on the formula, meron tayo ditong D and D. Paano natin kukunin yung D natin o yung deferred natin? So, kukunin natin yung deferred to get the deferred. So, we need to multiply deferred by compounded quarterly. So, yung D natin is equal to, nakalagay ito, D for 3 years. So, ang formula natin dito is D times the N. So, therefore, this is 3 times 4. So, therefore, yung pinaka-D natin, this will be 12. Ayan. That is the deferred. So, 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Yung D natin is the deferred years. So, ayan. So, solution natin, at tayo dito ng present value is equal to the P, which is 1,500. Then, the quantity of 1 minus then 1 plus 0.06 over 4 raised to negative NT natin is 4 times 8 plus 12 all over 0.06 over 4 minus yung hindi kasya yun natin minus 1 minus quantity or 1 plus 0.06 over 4 raised to yung D natin is 12, so therefore negative 12 over 0.06 over 4. Yan. So this will be equal to 1,500. Simplify lang muna natin nandito. So 1 minus 1 plus 0.06 over 4 was the answer. Anyone?
1.015 po.
This will be 1.0. What's the answer, Abby? 16?
1.015 po.
2 decimal lang. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 1.02. Tama?
Opo.
This will be 1.02 raised to 4 times 8 plus 12. So 4 times 8 plus 12. This will be negative
44 po.
44. Yan. Over all over 0.06 divide 4. This will be 0.202 minus. So 1 minus ito 1 plus 0.06 over 4. Ito ay 1.02 din. So 1.02 raised to negative 12 naman siya over 0.02. Yan. So this will be equal to 1,500. Tapos 1 minus 1.02 raised to negative 44.
0.42 po.
0.42. So magkano yung 0.42 all over 0.02. So minus 1 minus 1.02 naman. So 1.02 raised to negative 12.
0.79 po.
0.79. So 0.79 over 0.02. So this will be 1,500. So 1 minus 0.42. This will be 0.58 over 0.02 minus 1 minus 0.79. This will be 0.21 over 0.02. Ayan, lumiit na. 1,500. So, magkano tayo ng 0.58. Divide natin siya sa 0.02. What's the answer? This will be 29. Yung isa, what will be the answer?
$10.5 po.
So this is 10.5. Yan. 1,500. So 29 minus 10.5. Your answer will be 18.5.
0.5 po.
So multiply natin siya sa 1,500. You will able to get 27,750. This is the present value. Okay? So yun yun. So nagkaroon ko ng 27,750 pesos as the deferred present value of 1,500. Deferred annuity. Okay?